following is a presentation of the Belly Up Sports Media Network.
Good morning, Vietnam!
It's time to BS.
Hope you enjoy the music. Oh, I can't see shit. There we go. I do that every now and then. Where it's just like, hey, there's not my face. Now there's my face. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, to the Staniel Show. Hope you all are having a delightful week. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. No, there's no humping involved. Sadly. Damn it. It's unfortunate there's no humping involved.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
My mouse is acting weird for some reason. I don't know why. But we're here. We're discussing nonsense. We're discussing chaos, and I need to fucking work, damn it. I don't know why my mouse isn't working for some reason. Now it is. That's weird. People are looking at me like,
oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on what you get, honestly. Listen, you're not going to get a perfect show. You never are. You're never going to get a perfect show with this crap. Regardless, welcome to the Department of BS from the beaches of lovely Long Island, New York. My name is Staniel Smooth, and this is the Staniel Smooth Show, part of the Belly Up Sports and Belly Up Media Networks. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Staniel Smooth and at Time to BS Podcast, Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it, and TikTok at Staniel Smooth for clips of the show. You can also find clips of the podcasts, of the 5 podcasts I run now. Jesus. Between this one, Time to BS, the main show, Seahawks Sessions, BS Sessions, and Smoothly Baked with myself and my soon-to-be wife, Megan. It's, good God. So, I've been wanting to do this episode in particular for a few days now. And when I tell you that podcasting, to a certain degree, and just everything has been so fucking overwhelming. Good effing God. So, context is key here. We're getting married in a year. Under a year from now. And everything has just been a complete and total, like, my brain is overwhelmed. It's just looking at everything like the aliens from Sesame Street. You know what I'm talking about.
Words.
Yep.
Yeah, those fuckers. And I'm just like, yeah, help. And, you know, I've also not gone to therapy in a couple weeks. So my brain is just completely losing its fucking marbles. And I have not gotten a chance to fully relax in 2 weeks. It's a lot going on. Also, the Islanders are currently playing. Right now they're playing Vancouver. We'll get to some hockey talk down the road, but at the same fucking tier point, there's some stuff I did want to get to. So in terms of the news department, I did mention on the last episode of Seahawks Sessions that I will be having this program in its own separate folder, and I am just backtracking on that. I'm probably going to end up doing Smoothly Baked on the main show page as well, but we'll see where this goes. At the same point, I'm also just trying to get more and more content out there, because this is something I love to absolutely do, but I've been overworked. I'm overworked and underfucked. I'm just kidding.
What you have done has made God very unhappy.
Just 3 stupid memes in a row. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy myself, but also I'm just stressed. Stressed from life, stressed from work, and I wasn't really doing okay for a couple weeks. My head's also killing me. I strained my neck. I strained a neck muscle. Man, I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude. No, I'm just kidding. I strained a muscle in my neck. It's just been giving me headaches on top of headaches. So it's not fun. It's not fun at all. On the other side of the spectrum coin of stupidity, Casey Anthony made a TikTok. Holy shit. That went as well as I thought it would go. She's obviously very upset because, she murdered her daughter. It must be really sad to live in a life where you kill your daughter. We obviously don't promote violence on any of the programs I do. Obviously. But this was downright hilarious. She was asking sympathy and stuff like that. It's like, you get no sympathy from me, biatch. Because, you killed your daughter. And, why is this? Dave, take it away.
Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
That's right, Dave Chappelle. Fuck them, that's why. Oh, shit. It's just like you're trying to get sympathy from us, and you turned your comments off. So you ruined the fun immediately. I think social media as a whole is just a cesspool of stupid. But that's just where I am currently. As, this is also being broadcast into Facebook. So it went as well as I thought it could have gone. Turned your comments off, Casey Anthony. You want to get some sympathy and you get none. This is what you get. You get nonsense and chaos. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, did you has any of you seen the new Snow White film? I want to see it to see if it's as bad as what people are saying it to be. I'm just gonna wait for it to come out on Disney Plus, and then just go from there. But from what I have seen from the reviews and what I've seen from reactions of certain people, it has not gone well. Donut, shut up. She's scratching in there. She's scratching the wall. But here's the whole point I was gonna make. Rachel Zegler, however the fuck you pronounce her name. I want to have sympathy for your kind. And by your kind, I mean egotistical, overcocky, constantly trying to prove a fucking point of how, I'm superior than everyone else. The God complex, as some people would call it. But no one's going to watch your fucking movie, because not only are people not going to watch your fucking movie, they're not going to want to handle you because you have constantly trashed everyone that is below you, or you think is below you, because you think you're God for some reason. Now, I also want to point this out. I am in no way, shape, or form a perfect person. I have pointed to us constantly on this program. I point out constantly on, in life. I don't believe in perfection. I'm not perfect. No one is perfect. Even God. You want to know what? He made your ass. So, this whole... From what I saw on IMDb, the film so far did a 2.2 out of 10. Which is just bad. I think this is a recurring trend with Disney films where just like, we don't... This isn't what people want. Like, this is not what people want. They don't want someone who's constantly bitching and complaining about, first of all, you're a Hollywood actress. You are a B or C actress who, last time I checked, and I hope to God I'm wrong, hasn't done shit in Hollywood to warrant you being awarded in the top of the food chain, or king shit, as some people may say. You're not queen shit. You're just shit. Because you think that everyone wants to see this film because of you. Yeah, everyone wants to see this film because of you, because you're making a mockery of yourself. It's quite funny. It's quite hilarious. And I'm here for the chaos. I'm here for the anarchy. I'm an agent of chaos. That's all I want is chaos at this point. But I hope the film does well so I could just watch the chaos unfold. Give me more of it, please. Give me more. I want all of the chaos. I want all of the sodium chloride. That's all I want. That's all I want, really. Speaking of the Islanders that I mentioned earlier in the program, we do have some hockey talk to get to, so... Yeah. There has been reports that the Islanders can make some massive, massive changes. And I don't want to, assume shit. But maybe it leads to Lou Lamoriello being reassigned or fired or canned or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Me personally, I think he gets reassigned to President of Hockey Ops, just President of Hockey Ops, and there goes my cat. There she goes again. And you hire a new GM, probably target one of the Lightning guys. But I also think this is where my hunch is with this team right now. The Islanders are playing really well for what they have. They traded Brock Nelson for Cal Ritchie and a first-round pick and then some. And the first line consists of Kyle Palmieri, Bo Horvat, Simon Holmstrom. The second line is Anders Lee, Anthony Duclair, and J.G. Pageau. Jesus Christmas donut. Fourth, just let her go. Just let her go. This is what happens whenever I try to do stuff. She'll just run around, get the zooms. You can see it on YouTube. You can. It's just her zooming around like a crazy cat. You good? You calm now? No? Okay, fine. But the first line has been playing well enough with Holmstrom, Horvat, and what's his face? Palmieri. Second line's played great with Duclair, Pageau, and who was it? Lee, the captain. Third's played well. Third line's played well. But the question I have for all of you here is Matt Barzal. Their superstar, forward, winger, center, whatever you want to call it. Could we see a Matthew Barzal trade? Hear me out. If a team like, say, the Seattle Kraken calls you and say, hey, we will start off with a first-round pick, prospect, and Shane Wright. I'm not going to lie, I'm listening. And as much as the Islander faithful loves Matt Barzal, oh dear Lord, they do. Barzal's too pass happy. He doesn't shoot the freaking puck. It is okay defensively. And you're paying him $9.5 million a year to do what? To do what? Pass the freaking puck all the time? Hold on. Donut's in timeout because she's zooming all over the place. I want you to hear me out with this idea. A Matt Barzal trade. In terms of the massive change that could happen for this club in the offseason. I am willing to bet that they start fielding calls on Barzy. Do I think the trade happens? Probably not. But what doesn't help his case is Simon Holmstrom playing well. Mark Gatcomb playing well from the fourth line. Max Siplikov playing well. Hudson Fashion playing well. A bunch of the wingers that were not supposed to be here are playing really well. Plus, they also got Cole Eiserman coming up next year. Cal Ritchie probably coming up next year. Unless they're willing to move Anders Lee, which I do not think happens, they might look at a Barzal trade and go, maybe that's a possibility. You're going to get a lot back for him. And plus, he's been hurt the last couple of years during these last stretches of the season. And they played well this season without him. They have. Weirdly enough, yes, they have. Plus, they could use the cap space. Just throwing it out there. So if I were to have my God honest opinion of this whole thing, I think more likely you're going to see a Lou Lamoriello reassigned position, and maybe they start fielding calls on Barzy. That's just where I am right now in terms of the massive change department that could happen, couldn't happen. You never know. You never know these things. So I also would like to point out before we go into the advertisements, we have a new partnership here on the Time WS program of shows. They are friends of the show, support us for a little bit. La-Touraine watches. So I will throw this out there and say, if you want to get some sick fucking watches, hold on. I gotta fucking find this shit because I'm slightly stupid. I am slightly dumb. There it is. Promo code TIMETOBS at LaTouraine.com. Voice crack for 25% off your order. Sick fucking watches. Really nice watches. Really nicely made watches. Did I mention they look sick as shit? So, go support them like they support us. So, with that being said, we gotta do a belly up advertising. So, with that being said, let's go get some jerky. This show ain't free, so time for some ads.
Righteous Felon Craft Jerky is the official jerky of Belly Up Sports. For over a decade, Righteous Felon Craft Jerky has led the American meat snack revolution by concocting delicious, adventurous, U.S.-sourced jerky recipes for uncompromising carnivores across the country. With 15 different flavors to choose from, Righteous Felon has all jerky lovers covered, and by using promo code
This show ain't free, so time for some ads.
Righteous Felon Craft Jerky is the official jerky of Belly Up Sports. For over a decade, Righteous Felon Craft Jerky has led the American meat snack revolution by concocting delicious, adventurous, U.S.-sourced jerky recipes for uncompromising carnivores across the country. With 15 different flavors to choose from, Righteous Felon has all jerky lovers covered, and by using promo code BELLYUP, you will get 15% off your purchase at righteousfelon.com. Do your taste buds a favor today and rip into a bag of Righteous Felon jerky.
I don't know why that stopped in the middle of it. I don't care, but it's done. So with that being said, I have a question. Trevor Lawrence. Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence. He a bust? Is he this bad? There's no way he's that bad. I'm very curious to know where the fanhood of Jaguar fans stand on this whole thing. Is Trevor Lawrence a bust? Because dude has not played great the last couple of years. He has not. He got Doug Peterson fired. He should not have been given that contract. $55 million a year too, and right now he's average. I get the whole generational talent thing, because let's be honest here, when he smoked Alabama in the national title game that one year, that was his defense. Sorry. It was Clemson's defense was that fucking good. So when you're talking about, if you're the Jaguars, possible trade of Trevor, either you messed up horribly on his development, or he's not helping his development by playing so bad. So, I'm going to clip this, because I want to hear what you guys have to say. There's a lot of you out there that did listen to, that did watch the clips of the Rangers topic I had earlier in this week. So, hold on, I got to crack my neck real quick. That didn't help. My damn neck. So, that's... Oh, Jesus. Speaking of Jesus and chaos and stupidity, Giants, good luck. Good luck. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck with Russell Wilson. So, early in the week, the New York Giants have signed Jameis Winston to a 1-year deal, 2-year deal, whatever the fuck it was. Short-term contract, nothing bad. And then out of left field, Russell Wilson. This is not prime Russ. This is, oh good God, how are we still here in the NFL, Russell Wilson. He's a name at this point. That's all he is. He's a name. And I also want to thank George Payton with the Denver Broncos for trading 2 firsts, 2 seconds, a 5th, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, and Drew Lock for Russell Wilson to the Seahawks. Thumbs up for that. Where the fuck is it? I can't find it. A business talk.
Business. Numbers. Is this working? Yes.
Yeah!
Bronco fans look in the chat like,
who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
or
What the hell is that?
probably that more. Giant fans, I pity you. I do. I really pity you. Because this is just worst case scenario for you guys. You should draft a quarterback, but now you might not draft a quarterback. Russell Wilson goes, I expect to be the starter. Who the fuck says that? First of all, you haven't played great in the last few years. You haven't played nearly to the level you were in Seattle. Surely you are the 3rd or 4th greatest player to lace up for the Seahawks. You're on the Mount Rushmore. Let's be honest here. He's on the Mount Rushmore for Seahawk football. He blatantly is. And just, it doesn't help you're married to an egotistical fuckwit in Sierra. She is. She blatantly is. And it's just, the Giants have such a bad offensive line. They got such a bad receiving core. It's Malik Neighbors, and that's it. And do you really expect the Giants to do anything? Watch. They're going to somehow win 12 games, the NFC East, first round bye, and Russell Wilson's going to be an MVP candidate. I'm going to laugh my ass off if that's the case. John, if you're watching or listening, I pity you, my friend. I really do. Good God, Giants. It's funny because Russ claims he's better. He was an MVP frontrunner with the Seahawks. And the whole let Russ cook movement was fucking atrocious because it punted whatever defensive formula that the Seahawks had. And then they capitalized by trading him. It worked because it also exposed the flaws of the fraud that is Pete Carroll. Just saying. And now he's going to have to go to the Giants and just good luck. Good luck, Giants. Good luck. That's all I'm going to say. Speaking of good luck, are the New England Patriots ready to rebound? Because they spent a lot of money. Also, Mike Vrabel's their head coach. Yay! Ain't that exciting? So, with that being said, I want the Patriots to do well because, it'd be nice to see New England, aside from the Tom Brady era, do halfway decent. Because, it's just it'd be nice. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to see. So it'd be nice. I don't think that the Patriots will do better. I don't think they'll do worse. They're gonna be better, but not by that much. NFL preview coming in the summer. Anyway, so this whole notion that, Mike Vrabel shouldn't have been fired by the Titans. He was fired for a reason, but, I don't think he should have been fired by the Titans, but they know something we don't. And the Patriots did the right thing by capitalizing on Vrabel when they did. But they signed Stephon Diggs, Harold Landry, Garrett Bradbury, who the fuck else? Carlton Davis. Did I say Harold Landry? Yes, I did. Robert Spillane, Milton Williams. It's just, they need a really good offensive line and then they'll be fine. But it's, the AFC as a whole is crowded, but I'm curious to see what happens in the AFC because the Chiefs are frauds. I'm sorry, they are. They're blatant frauds, but that's just where I am currently. So we'll get to some advertisements in a second before we close out the show. I want to play this. I want to play this ad so bad. I want to do this so bad. So with that being said, let's hear it from our new friends over at La-Touraine Watches. This show ain't free, so time for some ads.
Some moments don't just call for a watch. They call for a statement. Designed for those who seek adventure with style, the Heritage Racer is where vintage inspiration meets modern precision. Every detail is crafted to perform. Scratch-resistant DLC coating, a durable ceramic bezel, and the precision of Seagull mechanical movement. It's ready for any challenge, from boardroom to back road. Engineered for a perfect fit, the Heritage Racer, crafted for the driven.
Hey guys, Staniel Smooth here from the Time to BS collection of shows. Thanks to our friends over at La-Touraine Watches for supporting the program. Use the promo code Time to BS at La-Touraine.com for 25% off your order at some of the most stylish watches in the business. That's time, number 2, and BS at La-Touraine.com. So yeah, as I said earlier in the program, promo code Time to BS at La-Touraine.com for a quarter off your order. Some sweet fucking watches, I will say so myself. So, baseball. No, I got nothing. So that I'm drained right now. So what I'm probably gonna do is give you my final thoughts before I close up shop. We have this never-ending identity crisis of people trying too hard to be someone or something they're not. We don't have, I wouldn't call it an identity crisis. I would call it an identity epidemic. Because at the end of the fucking day, though, whatever the hell makes you happy, go for it. Deep down, I don't give a shit what you do with your life. Leave the kids out of it. Apparently that's controversial. But also just be a good fucking person. Be a good fucking person. I've tried to live by the mindset of, if you're chill with me, I'm chill with you back. If I'm chill with you, I expect you to be chill to me. And if you're not, double birds do, I guess. But I'm very, I don't know. This all goes back to social media to me, because I think we've gotten too comfortable with trying to have a forced identity. It's like, whatever you want to do with your life, just go for it. Make sure it makes you happy. That's all I'm going to say. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for this edition of the Staniel Swiss Show. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe for more content like this. Follow us on the socials and wherever you get your podcasts. With that being said, my name is Staniel Smooth. I'm coming to you from the beaches of lovely Long Island, New York, and I will see you all in this life and most certainly the next one.